What's up guys, let me show you back in the video. Today's video is what if Grett and Ellie was eliminated in episode 6. So right off the bat, this is elimination and Grett and Ellie just get sent home, so switching teams. So they're out. Episode 7. So episode 7 is the Walk Wheel Challenge. So Fury's on the wheel, Gabby's on the wheel. Alec and Fury need to figure out how to win this challenge, because if they lose, one's going home. Fury was really good at this challenge originally, so I expect her and Alec would be really good at this even without Grett being there. I think it's very safe for me to say that the purple team are able to win this challenge. And these four would have voted for Gabby, I think. But I am going to keep this as a non-elimination. I know in the original this was an elimination round, but there is an issue with the number of contestants in this timeline that we haven't addressed yet. Because I can't eliminate more people beyond, because by the time we merge, we're only about 6 people, before we consider the fact in this situation that we wouldn't even have 2 people when we get to the merge. So I have to make one of the episodes a non-elimination, because since Trevor and Derek knew that there was a team swap, I assume they would have made one of the episodes a non-elimination, and likely we'll just have Gabby on this team, or whoever got voted off, but it doesn't really matter because there's no elimination. So you can take episode 7. So Derek and Trevor announced the merge. I thought it'd be cool showing Derek and Trevor, teal, purple team, just so we see them. I think it'd be pretty. I always think it's pretty cool seeing them now and again. What ifs? So episode 8. So the questionnaires challenge. As that's why I made episode 7 a non-elimination, because we would only have 6 people, and I originally did the video before and I realised why I didn't have enough people. So the questionnaires. So it's Fury and Alec are together. Gabby and Jake are fighting. The only person that wasn't here was Dan. So I do think Fury and Alec would convince Dan into working with them, because Alec and Fury point out that if you get rid of me and Alec, and then Gabby, you get rid of me, Fury and Alec, you realise that you're going to lose. Like, Dan's pretty smart. So I feel like Dan is pretty smart. So I feel like Dan could win immunity. And I feel like Dan probably... Actually, no, Fury and Alec wouldn't throw because Grett's not here. So Jake, Miriam, Tom, Gabby wouldn't do that well here. The other person maybe is Dan, but I think between Fury and Alec, I think I would give Alec immunity. And I think these 4 would vote for... These 4 vote for Fury. They vote for Fury, I think. Alec, Fury, and Dan would vote. Gabby votes. They vote for Gabby. But Gabby has immunity totem at this point, so she just gets rid of Dan. So it's safe for me to say that Dan would go home. Episode 6. Episode 9. This is the zombie theme challenge, so Gabby would get bitten with Tom, so she goes. Then Fury and Alec attack Jake, Miriam, and Tom. And I think Alec would just let Fury have immunity. So I think Fury would still win immunity. And these 2 vote for Tom. Tom and Jake and Miriam vote for Alec. And I think Gabby would be on board, so she just votes Alec. I think Alec's eliminated. Episode 10. So Fury wouldn't send that note to Tom to get the totem, because him and Jake are in a very good place at this point in their relationship. And it's never really said if Fury and Alec knows, but they seem to be aware where this totem was buried, since they sent Tom that a letter. So I think Fury's off the episode and finds the totem. So I feel like Tom would win immunity out of his group of people. I think Tom would actually win immunity. So these three vote for Gabby. Fiore, would she use her totem on Gabby here? I don't think she does. I think Fiore would vote for Jake. So I think Gabby's sent home. So Jake and Tom just replace Alec and Fiore. So episode 11. So it's Fiore and Miriam. Jake and Tom. So they have to do the flashlight. So Fiore has lights. Miriam, Jake and Tom. So I feel like Jake was alright and Miriam. Jake wins immunity as Jake's the closest to getting to the end. Besides Ellie, and Ellie's not here, so I think Jake would win immunity. Him and Tom and Miriam travel together. It seems like everyone's going to vote for Fiore, but who would Fiore want to get rid of? And I think Fiore would vote for Tom, as she would see Tom as the biggest overall threat and player. So these three vote for Fiore, but Fiore uses immunity totem and gets rid of Tom. So Tom came fourth here, which is pretty good for him. So I'm glad Tom came fourth. Episode 12. This is the final three. Okay. So everyone does the trials bit on their own. So Miriam wouldn't sabotage Jake because they're very close. So they would just team up against Fiore, I think. So Jake, the first part, Jake wins. I think Jake's winning immunity. And so Fiore and Miriam vote for each other, and I think Jake just fell for Fiore. So Fiore would have came third. And it's that. So they each get. So Fiore and Jake are in the finale. So the helpers, Jake gets Tom. Miriam, who would Miriam have? And if it's not Jake, I think Miriam would probably have. I don't know who Miriam would have. I think she'd choose Ashley, to be fair. Her and Ashley get on in All Stars, so I think I'll give her Ashley, even though they weren't in the season. I mean, I know she definitely wouldn't pick Fury because they don't like each other, but let me know in the comments what you think about that. So they're racing. Obviously, the first part of the race wouldn't matter, third place. There's just 2 challenges to the end. And the final part's in the go-karts. So Miriam wouldn't sabotage Jake. Go-karts each get winning endings. So my winner, I think Jake could win most endings. I think Jake would probably be the winner of this scenario, but I am happy for Miriam to win either way. But I'm happy for either one of these characters to win. But I probably would lean more to Jake winning because he's more physically athletic than Miriam. But I could see a scenario where Jake just lets Miriam win. But that's it for this theory. Guys watching this animation or anything, season 1 have gone. So Dan made it a lot further. If Ellie and Grett were, this was made in episode 6. And Gabby seemed to make it a lot further than Alec, so Fiore came third. That was interesting. And yeah, peace forever.